Hello there YouTubers, how you doing? Still working on that list. I told you I need on that list I had, it was put strings on wood boxes. Cover up the slab wood, that's what I gotta do next. We might take you along for that. Clean up around the sawmill ain't gonna get done. We made the video, we emptied the wheel thing of ashes, I'll show you that. I cut the two boards, we put the plastic up. I'll go show you the solar panels, make the templates or stamps. That's something I do in the house, so that doesn't have to be done out here particularly. But I'll show you these depending on how this goes. If it goes like everything else, it goes. And some of these just didn't have the ropes on them. I just never finished it, but I got it. But I make the loop like this, just loop it back and tie it. Then I put it through the hole, and then I tie a knot on the inside. You can tie any kind of knot you want, but when you take them off, then they don't fall off. So that's why I do that. And then you just loop it under here and loop it under here and pull it down. Whoa, pulled a little bit too much. And like I said, they don't have to be tight. And then you just put it through like that and pull it. And it's tight, and when you want to take it out, you just pull that and they just come right out. And then, like I said, the string will stay there with it. So that works pretty good. Now we'll do this one here. This is a nice batch of wood. I think you're in the screen here. I can't, yeah. Once again, you just draw, this is, I think, 3/16 nylon. It might be 1/8 inch, I'm not sure. And just tie a knot on the inside when you put it in there, and then it won't come out. Don't know how to tell you, but that's the way it is. I guess I'll put it around this one here. There's one of those tags that I label these from time to time, but I always seem to lose them, so it doesn't matter much. Just pull it down. I guess it'd be easier if I went down this lower one. Give me more room to tie a knot, I think. Of course, then it's going to come back, so I still got to come around this way. I still lose. Not doing too good here, guys. I'm not a knot aficionado or whatever they call them, but it'll work. Just tie it through that way. There's a little loop, and that'll hold. Now we got to go do the two in the front. I guess you can see that hole. Yeah, you can see the hole. That's pretty good. I can see it clearly now. And that'll keep these on. I made a bunch of these. I didn't show it on video. I just made a bunch of these a little while ago because there's some of them that the strings aren't just junk string, and it's just not as nice as these. This nylon stuff, and then I had to burn the ends. And see, now it's starting to get tight because the other side's holding on to it. I don't know what kind of knot this is. You get on, there's some people out there that know knots like you wouldn't believe, better than Boy Scouts. Boy Scouts are, I guess, used to be in the knots, and I've had some books on knots, and they're pretty interesting. I'll tell you what, you can do an awful lot with string and knots. If you're to educate yourself in any way, in a place like this, that would be a good thing to do. There's one knot that I use a lot that I know. There's a couple of them, but I'm not really that good at it. Just take this thing down there. I guess you can see that down there, and bring it back up and loop it through the hole and pull it tight. You can pull it then that tight because you got a mechanical advantage because you have that loop. All right, that will not go anywhere now, guys. Now we'll go down and show you the crazy little thing. We're gonna be in walk mode now, or shaky mode maybe might be a better way to do it. I wanted to get that tied up. They said there's rain coming in, I think, for the next 4 days, so it's going to be hard to you're going to just see kind of video after video after video kind of. And go down here and show you the solar setup that I put down here. The solar panels were a trash that I dumpster dived and got them. Some of them didn't work. I've explained that in other videos, but I don't know whether it's showed or not. So I put them in that way. Then I got this little It's not even showing up. It was a thing that rolls came in from a, I think Safeway, and it makes a good little watertight thing. So that looks good, and we'll see what it's charging up here right now. I guess I got to get my electric meter in. We're up to 12.8. So that's not bad. It was up to 13 a little while ago, but I guess it's not charging as strong because it's sun's going down. So it's bringing the batteries up, and that runs my inverter, which is tucked underneath here, and all these lights. See, I put a bunch of lights up here. Makes it a lot nicer at night, and they all have strings on them, so I don't have to turn them all on. I got 2 more that I want to put on, I think, down in this area. I just haven't got around to it. It's one thing at a time. Look at these guys. They're just hanging out, man. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got an extra turtle here, guys. Wait a second here. We got Mark. He was the smooth one. We got Eddie. He's just the, I don't know, good one. We got Buzzsaw Buzzy, I think. I think he's the one that keeps them out of trouble. We got Cousin. We got Cuz back here. And this is Mark M. Oh, my goodness. The whole family's getting to be here. Everybody's gonna be here before too long. Anyhow, that's the guys that come up and visited. Haven't been down there working on that. I've been working on other things. The last 3 days were kind of a washout for getting anything done because of the holidays. And the day is actually the 25th. It's the day after Christmas. Well, I'm getting a few things done. Like I said, I pulled the ashes down. This is the my mulch pile. And you've probably seen it in the past. If you watched me doing leaves with the great big leaf vacuum, I would have done more, except for the leaf vacuum hose decided to call in sick. And I just didn't. I should buy another hose now. I don't know, I might, but I haven't. Anyhow, these are the leaves that I sucked up. I think I had 12 batches of leaves, which I normally get about 15, and I need to really get a couple more up. But you can see where I threw the fireplace ashes on, or the boiler wood ashes on there. And that'll break down to this kind of mulch right here. It'll take another year, but you can see the pieces of leaves in it if you look real close. It'll break down to like that by this time next year, and this will get used up in the garden this year. And we already used some of it. We planted a bunch of stuff in it this year. So anyhow, that's that. You saw the solar panel. You saw what I did with the ashes. You saw how I tied the rope. Those were all things on my list. Now, I don't know what kind of mission I'm going to get to. The sun isn't going down, and I don't go in until the sun goes down. I was going to make the plates. I guess you saw the wood all covered up. That's my chunks and hunks. That's what I do with the pieces of wood that come to the end. Maybe they won't stack right. Maybe they're just oddballs and stuff. I don't know. But they go in here. And when this is done, this is kind of a thrown-in cord of wood. The box is actually, I think, bigger than... Oh, here's the size of the box. That's what I'm making stamps for, so I know what I got coming on, because this will fade away real quick. So this is 84 wide, 48 deep, and 60 inches high. So that's... I think to be a cord, this has to be 96 by 48 by 48. So it might be over a cord stacked in. So it might be a cord when it's thrown in there like that, even though the dimensions are bigger than a cord, so it might come down to a real cord. But the boiler likes those. There's a chunk of cherry. It was too short to stack in there. There's a couple, you know what those guys are. There's a few of those. They get in here from time to time. Anyhow, that's the chunks and hunks when I have pieces I don't know what to do with. I throw them over the top. There's a couple I threw over and didn't throw in. In fact, while we're doing that, this is one of the tops. I told you I was going to cover up that slab wood in the back. This is the covers that I use for that. They're pretty heavy metal, and once again, I got the strings on the four corners. You can see the string on the inside. So I'm going to take this back there and cover up that slab wood that's in the back and call it quits for tonight. I think that'll be a good place to quit. I gotta make sure that they're the same. That one there might be bigger. If that one's bigger, I'm gonna take whichever one's bigger. So anyhow, we'll walk back over. Oh, you know, I forgot to show you something, and I have to apologize for it. Had the machine out. See that machine? If you remember before, it was up in another spot. Well, I got it out of mothballs. I cleared all the stuff out that was all stacked in here, and I cleared out all that stuff there, cleaning up. And I needed a room. We're working on that blower for the sawmill here, but there wasn't any place to put the tractor, so I had to clear out a spot. So fired that old beast up and came over, and I don't think I could have held the camera because I was bouncing around pretty good. But I had to knock down, not a tree, a stump. There was about an 18-inch poplar tree right in the middle here. So I'm trying to get an area that I can put the tractor to drive the sawdust blower. The sawdust blower should sit right around in this vicinity here. And then I had to have room for the tractor, because the tractor is going to be sitting straight out from it. I still haven't figured out. For now, I'll probably just blow the sawdust down into there. I got no idea what I'm doing with the sawdust yet. Should probably buy a 20-foot sea container and put a screen on it and just blow it all in the sea container. You know, when I get time or when it gets going, I might make a sawdust shed like Mark has up there. If you're got time and you don't know about Mark Galici, go up and see him, Bus Motor Productions, and he's got a real nice sawmill. He's high speed, man. He's high tech, not high tech, just high tech. And him and Mark, you know, him and Eddie do a lot of sawing, and it's really, I mean, they go through some wood fast. I mean, they zoom through it. And once again, it's kind of like that plastic that I just did. If you got a helper, you can go a lot faster. So anyhow, that's it. Go up and visit him. That's what's on the plate here. I'll have to make another list for tomorrow. That's about it. See you guys later. Oh, do me a favor. If you like the video, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're interested in seeing more of them. And send it to a friend. You got to send it to at least one friend. So I really appreciate that if you do that. Thank you now. Over and out. I'm out of here. Bye.